Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, The Beauty and the Beard. I'm your host, Tiara J, The Beauty.
And I'm B Champagne, the beard.
And today we're going to talk about dating in 2020.
Good topic. It's a real good
But
topic.
before we get into that, you make sure you follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram is The Beauty, the letter N, The Beard, PC. So follow us on Instagram. My Instagram is I Rock My Tiara.
Mine is Brodega B.
And it's just going to be lit. So we're going to bring up some conversations for you that people just don't feel comfortable having. It's definitely going to be raw and uncut.
Definitely uncut.
Coming up this season, we're going to be having guests to participate in this dialogue. We just want to open it up. So going forward, we want you to follow us, go live with us, interact with us, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So
I think I want to pop it off with honesty.
Honesty, how you just going to get
straight to it because...
Well, first and foremost, are you in a relationship?
I am in a relationship, yes.
Okay, and I'm single. So now there you have two opposing sides.
It's balanced. So
Okay.
do you feel like when you're dating someone, you should keep it aware that you're dating other people? Or is that something...
Well,
to
when you're
yourself?
dating someone, you definitely have to pretty much talk about the relationship. Like, is it monogamous? Is it open? Are you seeing other people? Because technically, if you're in an open relationship, what's understood don't need to be discussed. So you don't have to necessarily tell somebody that I'm seeing X amount of people or whatever the case is. Now, if you guys are in a monogamous relationship and you decide you want to see somebody else or you're getting bored, I do think that it's important to communicate that.
So there's different types of dating
It is.
before getting in relationships.
It is different types of dating. First of all, I think dating is you just getting to know the person. Dating, people put too much pressure on dating. They have too many expectations instead of just enjoying the time.
So dating exclusively is what to you? Like
Being in a relationship.
No. So that's two different things.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because if I'm dating someone exclusively, that's me saying, all right, maybe we can go to the bar together. I'm out with you.
Okay,
But
I get it.
when you're getting to know someone, I really don't like to
But
be.
usually dating exclusively leads to what? Being in a relationship because you two have an understanding that you don't want to see other people. So why not just go forward? That's like having one foot in the door and one foot out, like straddling the fence. Forward. That's we doing this shit or we ain't.
I kind of get that. I kind of get your point on that.
Yeah, like if we're doing this, there's no dating exclusively. That's a relationship.
So that's two different things.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think people just need to get on the ball and
so.
be honest.
So
Because
so dating exclusively, and then in a relationship, three different things.
I think that dating exclusively only exists with men because if a woman is just dating
So-
your ass exclusively, you my man.
Nah,
Now, men,
I can't let
no,
you get away
I'm
with
going to
that.
say that
You
because
can't
men,
get
on the
that one.
other hand, they want to have their cake and eat it too. A lot of men want to be out here dating, and they don't want the woman to see anybody else, but they want to see other people. How does that work?
A serial dater is a word for that.
That's a serial dater, but they don't want the other person to date other people. So that's not being exclusive, and it's one-sided.
Is it one-sided, double standard?
It is a double standard, of course.
How so?
Because men have egos, and really, ultimately, what the man is concerned about
The
is
ego,
if a
that
woman
word
is
ego.
dating another
Let me
man,
write that
and he might be knocking her down better than him.
Oh, whoa. nah, you really you gonna take it there?
Of course.
Maybe that's why we do what we do as well.
Why?
Maybe I'm dating, I'm serial dating because I'm getting one thing from this chick, the next thing from another one, and I like how my balance is with
No,
that.
that's just greed. It's called.
That's not greed.
Yes, it is. It's called finding in one person.
Maybe she she knocking me down differently than the other one is.
Well, then you need to beat with her ass.
So why can't? So no. Nah.
Oh, you got something to say over
You-
there?
no.
We have friends in the building with us. Why you shaking your head? Let me hear it.
Yeah, y'all gonna come in soon. They come in soon.
No, because that doesn't make sense to me. Like, okay, you're telling me because a woman is performing better sexually than the other woman, that's the reason why you have to entertain her. So what's the reason for entertaining the other woman?
She might cook better. She might be on point with conversation
But
more.
why wouldn't you just take your time to find somebody that can do it all?
That's rare. That's why
That's
we're
wasting.
dating.
It's not rare. You guys are looking in the
nah.
wrong places.
See, you can't put your lens on it from my perspective.
Well, you're right. But
That's
I
rare.
do feel like
That is rare.
it might be rare, but I do also feel like men don't take their time to get to know women, or perhaps you bypass women for different reasons. And a lot of men are very visual. Let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
So
Very.
it's not that a woman, it might not be attractive. She might not be as attractive as the woman that you feel like perform better sexually or whatever. So you
That's
don't
all
give her the
bad.
chance. You
That's
guys do not give women a chance. Like, women take a chance on a man that's not as attractive, but a man, I feel like, don't do it. Like, if you feel like the woman doesn't please you visually, that you're not gonna
That's
take
a
a
shallow
chance on her.
man. That's a shallow man.
But women like me, like,
They love
people
him for the
always
wrong
ask
reasons.
me about having a type. I don't have a type. Everybody I have dated look different because, number one, looks don't do it for me.
Okay.
If you cannot stimulate me mentally, you can't get past.
I think dudes figure that out later on in life, though. That comes with maturity.
Well,
When you
there's
get
a lot
past
of
your
immature men
shallow
out
acts.
here. And there's a lot of insecure ass men out here too.
Nah, we gonna save that. Don't bring up the word insecure too early. That's too early for that.
No.
You ain't even sipped that yet. You
Yes, I
talking about
did.
insecure.
Yes, I
You
did. And I'm
Oh,
lit.
my
I'm
bad.
lit without this.
No, cause
I don't need this.
You said insecure like that's
Uh-huh.
already we taking it there.
We being honest, right? That's how we started off. Honesty.
Insecurities.
I feel like
What
there's
was
a lot of-
something growing up? What was something that you were insecure about?
me being
when dating?
skinny.
Slim.
Mm-hmm.
You're not skinny.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I was.
You're not skinny.
I was skinny. I mean, I was in a 00 at one time.
00?
That's not even a size.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could always dance though.
No, but that was something I was insecure about.
Okay.
Especially being a woman. Especially now. Like, look at the times that we're in. Everybody is like cosmetically enhanced, and there's nothing wrong with it. Live your best life, because when y'all see me in a couple months,
But give me something that's
too,
beyond
so.
the visual, like something that you felt like you had to work on when you were dating someone.
Not I had to work on giving so much of myself. I feel like I give too much.
Okay.
I had to learn to meet people where they meet me,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm loyal by default. So I'm an all-in type of person.
And what's your sign?
Scorpio. Loyal by default, honey. We passionate. We'll roll with you. Just don't roll over us, because I promise you it won't be nice.
Somebody said Scorpios are cancers burnt to the crisp.
What?
That's
We
what I
are
heard.
what?
Like a bad cancer.
Who the fuck told you
I
that?
saw it on the gram the other day. Don't quote me on that. I saw it scrolling on the gram. They said, burnt cancers.
I
So, yeah,
don't
so
believe that.
Yeah, evil.
Do I believe that we're misunderstood for the most part?
Misunderstood? That's the word you're going with?
No, I do believe, because people don't understand our passion. They don't understand that, like, literally, we're very in tune with reality. So we see shit that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
We're very aware. Like, I can call people out on their bullshit, and I might not necessarily call you out. I'll watch you for a while.
Okay.
And when I start moving different on you, it's for a reason.
See, that's that scary stuff.
That's
right there.
not scary.
That's very scary.
How is that scary? Because
Let me know when I'm doing it.
oh, I'm going to don't get
The
me
first
wrong.
time.
Don't get me
Don't-
wrong.
No, I need to know the
We're
first
gonna
time.
see, this is the thing. All right, and this is, since we're talking about dating,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I had to learn to stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself giving so many warnings and nobody fucking listened.
Okay.
Like, I'm the type of person, I communicate. I believe in communicating. If something's bothering me, I hate people that brush shit under the rug and want to talk about it later. No, because I don't believe in going to bed angry. I was always raised, you never go to bed angry,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't bring yesterday into today. So if it's a problem in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
the problem is a lot of people do not know how to communicate effectively. And part of that is because people are just not emotionally available.
Okay.
So they don't know how to deal with their own emotions, and they don't know how to articulate themselves. That poses a problem. And people like to brush things under the rug or don't want to address it at the moment, and things just continue to linger on.
Yeah.
So me being the person that I am, if I'm telling you, you do this, when you're doing this, it makes me feel this type of way,
Okay.
and I continuously say it, after a while I'm gonna stop fucking talking, and I'm just gonna leave your ass alone.
Got you.
I'm change my number on you.
So that's a trigger for you. Communication.
Yes. If you
Bad
can't communicate, something's wrong with you. Like,
Yeah.
we're grown, we're adults out here. Why you can't communicate?
I think that's like one of the key things right now with dating is bad communication
Or no communication.
or no communication at all. I think that's like top on the list.
Let
for
me tell you
personally.
why. Okay, remember earlier when you were talking about the whole dating and the exclusivity thing, and I started going into like understanding.
Yeah.
The reason why communication is so bad is because people don't, and people assume. So a lot of times, say if we hooked up, right, and we just
Yeah.
supposed to be having fun, right?
Yeah.
If you develop feelings and don't say anything to me,
Mm-hmm.
some people develop feelings, or vice versa. I develop feelings for you and don't say anything to you. People just automatically assume that you know how I feel about you, or I know
Gotcha.
how you feel about me, and
Yeah.
we're supposed to be on the same page. But nothing
Ulterior
ever
motive,
changed.
yeah.
So if we walked in the door saying, "Oh, this is casual.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna hook up like this and whatever," or we can see other people and we're just having fun.
Yeah.
The minute I start gaining more feelings for you, or you start gaining more feelings for me, a conversation needs to be had because people start assuming and shit get bad. So when you start doing stuff, then the uncalled for arguments come in.
I think that came along later with social media because now there's an explanation for everything. Like, it's a difference between how old hoes used to move, yeah, and new hoes move. Like, now, I'm being serious. I'm taking it there. I'm hearing what you're saying, and I got something for that.
Old hoes and the new hoes.
Old hoes knew what was up.
Those
You know what I mean? Before
TBTs.
social media, you could go out
The
with your
throwback
lady.
hoes.
She knew to keep her mouth closed. But these new hoes, they'll walk up on you and your lady like what's going on?
That too.
Yes.
But also, you want, since we talking about the old hoes and the new hoes, we're gonna
Some
talk about the
major
old
difference.
niggas and the new niggas.
Oh, all right,
Okay.
all right. Take it there.
See, old niggas knew they place too.
Okay.
They knew that we kicking it, whatever, boom, 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 we doing us. These new niggas, they want you to be just with them. If they know
Yeah,
that
that's
you want to
true.
see other people, they get emotional
true.
and they don't know how to control their emotions, and they fucking talk like women. Like
They
let me tell you
talk like
something.
women.
Nobody would ever know. Nowadays, nobody would ever know I fuck with somebody unless the nigga said it. And let's just be real.
Unless he's what?
Unless the nigga said it. Because I ain't
Unless
about
he
to go
said it,
outside and be telling people I fuck with you, because that's not what I do.
I like to show my lady
But
off.
men, no, it's not about that. I'm talking about dating. So if we never had a title and we just kicking it, there's no need for everybody to know that you kicking it. Like,
Okay.
build with each other first. Because
Okay.
if you're not strong as a team, when motherfuckers
So-
come from the outside, it's,
All right.
it's
So
issues.
kicking it with each other
especially
first.
when you're dealing with I deal with certain type of men. So it's certain type of men that are desirable to a lot of women for different reasons. So
Okay.
if we're not strong, if we're not a strong team in private, we can't be strong on the forefront. So when the bitches start coming out the woodwork, we're like, well, I used to fuck with him too, bitch. I fuck with him now. So what?
So dating in
But this
private.
is what happens now.
No, look. What's the difference between dating in private and me meeting a lady and her saying, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable with being alone with you yet. So like, why don't you take me out or do something like that?" Like,
It's
So
not
now-
about date. It's not about dating in private. What I mean is about broadcasting it.
that's
Like,
broadcasting nowadays.
No, it's not broadcasting, because what you going to date? You going to be in the house on dates every day? No, I'm not saying that. I don't go out in public with these people. What I'm saying is that I'm not broadcasting to the public that I'm dealing with this person.
I ain't
It's a
going out
totally
with her.
different thing. Like, I'm not out here. Pretty much, I'm not out here claiming these niggas.
I'm not going out with her. I'm not taking her out.
Why you not going to take her out?
You get a car date first. You get a car date. I'll pull up to your
no,
crib.
you on some new nigga shit.
Nah,
'Cause
I'm
ain't
not.
nobody
I'm
taking
not.
me on no
I'm
car
not.
date.
Unless we've been talking on the
Oh, no.
phone, texting for like 2-3 months. You pretty much cool with my conversation and all of that. Maybe I'll go on a date with you.
Why are you
To the
are you
bar or
ashamed to
something.
be out with this woman?
I'm not ashamed, but I don't want people to label her with me. Like that's him and
That's
her.
the problem. You care too much about what
I
other
don't.
people think. I don't give a damn. Like, if you catch me out with somebody I'm fucking with, you just caught me out with them. Like, you saw me with the person. But what I'm saying is, I don't care about being seen with the person, but I'm not gonna be out on Front Street saying, this is who I'm talking to. Because technically, you're only talking to the person. You're only dating the person. So you're not in a relationship. There's no label there.
Okay.
There's no need to sit there and tell the world, oh, I'm dating this person. But
Gotcha.
I find that men feel the need to go run their mouth. Oh, I'm talking to old girl right now. Or I'm fucking with her right now. Like, that's nobody's business, because women not out here moving like that.
Okay.
Especially a nigga get butt hurt, he really telling everybody. Because the next nigga he know got their eye on you. The minute they say, oh, so and so she nice.
Wait,
oh
wait.
yeah, I used to fuck with her. They be butt hurt out here.
Not to cut you off, but this sounds personal.
No, it's not I'm telling you from experience. Like, niggas be out here butt
Like a
hurt.
recent experience. No, because you too off the head
No,
with it. Like,
no, it's not off
I
the
can
head.
I can see you looking at the text messages right
No,
now,
no,
like
no.
in your head.
It's not even about that. It's just like when you, like, hindsight is 20/20, and I
Okay.
pay attention to a lot of stuff, right? New Jersey, we live in New Jersey. You know, even in the New York, the metro area is very small. As big as it seems, it's small. So 6 degrees of separation. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Got you.
So it's a cycle. We're gonna end up dating some of the same people.
That's nasty.
No, what I mean is not like intentionally, but you're gonna date somebody that you know. It
No, I
doesn't
know what
mean
you're saying. I know
somebody
exactly
that you
what
hung
you're
out
saying.
with.
I know exactly what you're saying.
It
Sometimes that even
happens.
happens like that too.
But what I'm saying is, a
gotta ask
man
your
feels
mans,
like
like-
it's more necessary to say, "Oh, I used to fuck with her." Like that's going to jeopardize the other person
See,
wanting
we
to fuck
got
with me. In
we
the
gotta
first
break
place.
that down too. I used to fuck with her. It's so broad. Like you could have been texting her for 2 weeks. Yo, I used
But
to
this
fuck
is
with her.
but this
My
is
man,
what I'm
you-
getting
you
at. Thank
ain't-
you for
ain't
saying
used
that.
to fuck
Thank
with
you
her.
for saying that.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Mhm.
You're proving my point. It could be something so small, like nigga, we wasn't even like that.
Yeah.
Don't be out here saying you used to fuck with me because I'm not. I would never tell nobody, even if it's especially not the next woman. Oh, I used to deal with this person because that's nobody's business. Especially
Mm-hmm.
if it's not. We're in a relationship. Is nothing to talk about. Like, and these men out here do it all the time. They worse than women,
Women. You was
They
about
the
to say-
new
you was about to say
women.
another word.
bitches.
Oh man, we gotta retire that word. We gotta find a new word.
What, chicks?
Yeah, ladies, chicks, women.
Well, it's a lot of bitch made men out here, so Mitches.
Mitches. We went with
It's a
Mitches.
lot of Mitches, miggas. We can call them miggas.
So how important?
Right.
When you're dating someone, how important is space?
It's very important because I'm a single mother, so my child comes first.
Got you.
I'm not the type to put my child off on people, like just to be going out with you all the time. And I feel like if you want to see more of me, you're going to start seeing him, and we need to start making some type of arrangements to be in a relationship because I do not bring men around my son.
Yeah, that's
So,
definitely a
and
good
but I'm
thing.
not gonna also not spend time with my son or the weekends with my son because you want me with you every weekend. You understand I'm a mother, so I have boundaries.
Yeah, that's a
Space
big
and boundaries are very important. Sometimes you just need mental space. It's nothing personal. Maybe you have some personal things that you need to get done.
Yeah.
We all work. We got our own places. You got to pay bills. You got to get some shit in order. Maybe you got educational goals you want to attain or business goals. Like, so people have to understand that sometimes you need time to reset. It's not personal, and space is healthy because if you really fuck with the person, next time you see them, you're going to be happy to see them. You're always happy to be in that space.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Before
Like,
I
you
date
appreciate them
anyone,
more.
that's the first thing I say. I'm a father. If you
Father
can't deal with
first.
that, I got a daughter. She's very clingy, so I'm definitely not bringing anybody around who
Right.
can't represent themselves.
Right.
The proper
I can't
way.
even talk on the phone.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
my
that's-
son hear
that's-
me talking, saying the same person name
Yeah,
all
'cause
the
they-
time. He just assume you
They-
on the phone. I'm like,
they,
ah!
they real sneaky. They'll come right behind the phone looking. Who you on the phone with?
Right, like this is like me and Brian are like brother and sisters, and he knows like if I'm on the phone on FaceTime with Brian Porter, pop his little head right in the
Yeah.
hey,
Getting his propellers going.
right.
That's what's going on, y'all. Just getting my propellers wet. Chilling.
That's how he talk.
Yeah.
So,
Playing Fortnite.
and his daughter does the same thing, so I understand that as a parent. Like, nope, boundaries.
Yeah.
My son is 5. How old is your daughter?
My daughter will be 8 in June.
So they're at a very impressionable age.
Yes.
They're becoming aware of themselves and aware of their surroundings. So you have to be very protective of your kids.
Yeah. Very.
So I'm very protective of what I allow around him or what he sees, how he sees me interact with another man, because I don't want any man around me or around my son that doesn't love me properly, because
Yeah. That's a no-no.
he's going to think that this is the way that things are supposed to go. And I raised my son on love, and that's not okay. So,
No.
so y'all can see B.
Oh, they can see me now over there. So what's one thing that has changed before your son and when you were dating and now? Like, any major changes? Subtle?
Like, when you say changes like what?
Like, the people you would deal with, do you notice that the person you were dealing with now changed from the person you would normally go for before? Like, is it a totally different guy? Like, oh, I got to shape up now. Like,
No, because I
I gotta
really
pay
didn't
attention
like to
more.
deal with no suckers in the first place. So I don't think that
okay.
part really changed. It's just, I'm not going to date somebody with a obscene type of lifestyle that could potentially put my life in danger. So therefore puts my son in danger. Like, I'm not going to be with somebody like that. But men, no.
I've dealt with some wild chicks.
I never dealt with any, like, me personally, I've never been, like, physically abused by a man, so no man has ever put their hands on me. I'm not having that shit. You would catch me in jail first.
Yeah.
But, so it's not like I told you, I don't have a type. It's more based on how people treated me, and I only dated people that I felt, like, respected me.
Got you.
So, if you didn't have no respect, you had to go.
Out the door. To the left.
ASAP.
Leave now.
Like,
So, yeah.
gotta go. So, what about you with women?
I think with dudes it's different because I could kind of keep a woman away from my daughter.
Yeah, because your daughter doesn't live with you full time.
Yeah, she doesn't. No.
But you also have single men out here, like single parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they probably date like me. I have a friend, a really close childhood friend that is a single father, has been a single father way longer than I've been a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really see him in relationships.
No? He shut down?
I'm not going to say shut down, but I feel like he probably moved like how a single mother moved. Well, I can't say all because some of these bitches got a new man every 6 months and they got a new man around their kid. And I don't agree with that, me personally.
That's real disgusting.
But things are learned behaviors. What type of household did you grow up in?
That's the major part right there. What did you see growing up?
Right.
I mean, even if you did see something bad growing up, you should want to lean towards the other side and fix it. But
right,
most
like
people don't.
My godfather used to always tell me, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
He used to tell me all the time that never blame how you are or how you turn out on your circumstances, because in life you'll either do two, three things. You'll either progress and become better than what you came from, or you're going to regress and be just like it.
Yeah.
So
it's your choice.
I am.
It's definitely.
I believe in that 100%.
Yeah, I think you kind of get lost along the way because last summer I was dealing with the crazy chick. Remember?
I know.
That's when we first linked back up, right?
Yeah,
that was a crazy period in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Cut up my clothes.
And he didn't listen. This one here.
I didn't listen at all.
He a fire sign, so he probably just like fire. Because I have told him. I kept telling him, like, leave her alone, because the next thing's going to be even worse.
Yeah.
You think she doing something crazy now? She about to turn up on you.
And she did.
And then when he didn't even want to tell me. He was embarrassed. He didn't even want to tell me, but I knew it.
I cut off a lot of people at that time. I ain't want to bring that energy around everybody else.
No, but I knew that she was around. Like, he didn't have to tell me. I told him. I was like, you talked to that girl again, didn't you? You felt bad, didn't you?
I did because I knew what everybody was going to say.
Did she feel bad for you?
Probably not. She living her best life right now.
And so were you. Yeah. And you could have been doing a lot sooner if you would have listened to me.
I mean, I think I had to go through that because after that, like, my antennas was up. Anything crazy a chick did, nah, you got to go.
Yeah, I get that.
Tell her straight to her face why she do it. That's why I said, tell me why I'm doing it, because I started telling chicks why they doing it. Yo, I don't deal with that.
No, yeah.
That's not something I could rock with.
I had to see that too. The last person I dealt with pretty much was a narcissist, but narcissists usually have obsessive behaviors.
Okay.
It's a controlling thing.
Joe.
So, yeah.
Is he like Joe from the that show You?
Probably. If I would have stayed.
You would have been in that box. You would have been in that box.
No, but I say that because something had happened. I was at a family member house, and he was pretty much like tripping out on me because he thought I was lying about being somewhere else.
Send me your location.
I said that I was at my family house. I wasn't leaving. I live far. Like, I don't live as close. And it was late. Like, I'm a female. I don't have to travel. I don't have to leave. And he just took it another way. And I'll never forget my godmother just like sharing a personal story with me. And she was like, anytime any man that I'm dating displays any type of obsessive behavior, that is a red flag for me. And you got to go.
A red flag.
Because it just gets worse from there. It starts off with the little small shit like that, like blowing your phone up, calling you repeatedly 17 times back to back, or sending you messages and saying certain things to like triggering things, trying to trigger you. It's like, but that's usually like an early phase of something. Like, it's a sign for you to just really like walk away, because the person is showing you
who they really are,
what they're capable of. Like, it might seem small at that moment.
Yeah. And
so, like, I really started paying attention to stuff like that. Like, if somebody shows any type of obsessive behavior, like, you gotta kind of go. Like, it's a thin line between being obsessive and being slightly jealous, because I do believe in relationships that a little tinge of jealousy,
balance,
is in there, because it's like you don't want anybody to have your special person, or you don't want them to have that same relationship. So, but very small, like, it's not like, oh, person's around and friends or whatever, and you start badgering them like, oh, you're not where you at, or this, that, and the third, or you hanging around these hoes again. Like, don't talk about my friends like that.
So what if a female had like a best friend that was a guy?
I'm that female. My best friend is a male.
Okay, but that's you. You know, a lot of women are promiscuous, and they use the brother, my friend, the bro, as a cover up.
I get it, because some people are promiscuous. And I feel like that's a problem too, because in relationships, especially in dating, people
Yeah.
feel like you cannot be platonic friends with the opposite sex, which is not true. Like, you call me, we talk. It's a balance.
Yeah.
You might have done something, you felt like you overreacted about something, and you talk to me. I give you my perspective as a woman.
Gotcha.
That's healthy. You cannot talk to your significant other about everything. Or
Yeah.
sometimes you just need
My
somebody to
grandmother
check
told me
you.
that. My grandmother told me that. Yeah.
You have to have an outlet. You need
definitely
somebody
have
to
to have
check
an
you.
outlet.
And not every relationship between a man and a woman is not romanticized. Like, I just had this conversation with one of my coworkers. We were
Yeah.
walking to the 6 train, and she's older or whatever. Older woman, married, and she was just saying to me, like, she feels like that all men romanticize a friendship.
Yeah.
Like, when they are friends with women, they end up romanticizing. I said, I think that's very broad. I said, because I do believe that you can be friends with somebody and not
Yeah.
be attracted to them. Like,
Physically.
yeah, you don't have to be attracted. It doesn't mean a person's ugly.
Yeah.
It's just that you just don't have that attraction. So I think that it's important to have friends of the opposite sex. Now, I do have a little
A little what?
like, all right, so if the woman, the women, the man, the men have existed before you, you have to respect that that
Yeah.
person was already present in that person's life. Now, if you just somebody
So,
that
a
just keep
new
going out
person.
and meeting bitches,
That,
talking about this sis,
but that could be
we gotta figure
that
this
could
out.
be networking. I'm networking. That's not what it is. I'm networking.
Right.
Shorty work at Sony. I'm trying to get in that building. She the link.
Yeah, but have you figured that person out? She the link for you.
I figured myself out.
Okay.
I ain't worried about.
No. I think we're not on the same page right now.
Let's
Okay.
get- let's get
You're
to the
right.
same
You have your reason for why you want to be friends with this person. She works at Sony. You're
Yeah.
trying to get your foot in the door. So you're pretty much networking. You're trying to build rapport. You're
Yeah.
trying to get a what's that word I'm looking for?
What recommendation?
Recommendation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got you.
She might think that you're attractive and that she get to know you and she got a chance.
Oh no.
And then you have some men that are very nice and they be out here selling bitches hope. And I have to
Selling
tell
bitches hope.
men
Write
that,
that-
like,
write that
it
down.
might
Selling-
you're just being respectful, you're just being nice. But if you have women that are not you're not used to attractive men just being nice to you and just wanting to be your friend and not wanting anything from you, some of those women
Yeah.
start feeling shit for you because they can't believe that this attractive man is just being so nice to them and don't want nothing from them. So they start wanting something from them.
We might have to save that. That's a major topic.
That's a major topic.
Yeah. Let's hold off on that one.
I guess we can, but
Let's hold off on that one.
why?
Let's hold off on that. we good. Let's hold off on that.
So, like, dating right now for me,
Yeah.
I'm being honest. This is a moment of transparency. So,
Okay.
I
That's
have signed
transparent.
up for some dating sites. I don't know
Which
if I could do
ones?
this because, like, I'm such a easygoing person. My phone been pinging. I had to turn the notifications off.
Which apps you on?
No, I don't need nobody. No, I don't
Tinder?
want nobody hitting me up. If you find me, you find me. I ain't on no damn Christian mingle. Tell you something.
You
People know
changed
I
your
don't fuck
name?
with the church. I'm very spiritual, but I do not do church people, and I come from a church family because I already got a pass there. We're gonna leave it there.
Jesus.
Okay? Yeah, Jesus be offense. But yeah, I signed up for some dating sites, and it's a little overwhelming for me because I'm a one man's woman. So just the fact that it's so many men hitting me up at one time, it's like I can't.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, I can't focus. Like, I can't even balance. Like, it's like, oh, match for this person, match for that person. And now you got like 15 people sending you messages.
that's
I can't
why-
even talk to 2 people at
that's
one
why
time. I'm gonna
dating-
talk to 15 people.
That's why dating is so hard right now, because you have so many options. Back in the day, I really had to go to the park. Oh, I like that girl. I'm gonna see her on Tuesday because that's what time she come back to the park. On the app, I could see this chick all day, and I could talk to her
And it's
and
so-
her friend, and because she about to tag her, and it's a whole line of new chicks.
And it's like nothing personal about it. It just like
That's-
it's like assembly line. Like when they
Yeah.
put the cars together. Like, oh, all right, this person got this. All right,
Yeah.
on her profile, this. And I just feel like so because of social media, so many people hide behind a mask. It's just such a facade that
Mm-hmm.
I take shit for face value. Like,
Gotcha.
nah, nigga. Like,
I mean, that's how
it
you're supposed to
looked
operate.
nice. What you really got?
What it really
going
is,
on?
yeah, what's really
I
going
don't.
on.
No, I don't trust you. I don't trust the soul. I don't trust the soul.
Mm-hmm.
I have to I believe that one thing is about the truth is that it's consistent. That's why I watch people. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do with me.
Yeah.
So if you got a pattern, I picked up on it. No, nigga, you lying. Your mouth say one thing, you constantly doing this over here. So that's really what you want to do. You just don't want to live in it. So.
Yeah, got you.
So.
Right.
So yeah, this has been my experience with the dating apps. Like I've only been on it for 48 hours.
This is recent. See, I knew something was recent with you because I knew something was off.
No, it's not even recent because I haven't even really been interacting. All I did pretty much was say like hi back to a person, like how you doing? Like I mean, it's like I've never dated outside my race.
Don't.
What? No, I'm not gonna agree with that. Not at all. I never said I wouldn't. I just said I haven't. I haven't had the experience yet. Might be life changing. Might be my husband.
Yeah, it might be life changing.
And that's the thing. Like, it's so many different men. Like, it's like pretty much like a swap meet or something. You just
swap meet of men.
You go
first it's an assembly line.
I don't know. It's something.
It's an assembly line. Now it's a flea market. Swap meet.
It's different because you got like
yeah.
I'm not used to it. I mean, Indian men, white men, Asian men, black men, whatever. Some I can't even identify. But
that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. I hope you find someone on there.
No, because I'm kind of scared to go on a date with these people.
See? Got you, see?
Because there's so much shit going on out here. Like, people being abducted. Like, I would really be in jail. Like, you think I'm letting you know right now, I'm not going down without a fight. Like, you have to kill me.
Yeah.
So, I can't be macing people on the first date if they rub me the wrong way.
That's one thing I wanted to touch on with safety while dating for women.
Yeah. No. Like, I'm not getting in the car with you on the first date.
No car dates?
I will meet you there. Huh?
No car dates?
I would have to be like, I have to talk to you so much on the phone and be so comfortable with you, like that I would get in the car with you, or have known you from the area, but haven't like really gotten to know you, be like, like acquainted. So be a little familiarized with you or know who you be around. I gotta know something about you, but I'm not just getting in the car with no stranger. No, that's not happening.
Let's take
You're not picking me up from my house. There's no need for you to know where I live at.
Let's take a little break and come back to that.
All right.
Good.
So we out. Break. All right, guys, we're back for part 2. We have our friends with us, the rookies. We have DJ Mozart right here.
Yo.
And we have Kai.
I'm Kyrie, man.
I
ain't got no.
Nah, we're gonna call him Rilla.
I ain't got no name, man.
Real brothers.
They've been being real friends with us, being very supportive on our first episode. So we wanted to invite them in.
We've been knowing them for a long time.
Yeah.
Since kids.
Yeah, literally.
My whole life, this guy.
Sandbox.
School for Annex.
No, literally, I think I met Kyle when I was like either like 10 or 11, so we got like a dub in. Like, Kyrie, you a little bit younger than us, but...
Word up. It's crazy, yo. They got the Abyss reunion going on. They
right.
talking about that shit.
Right.
February 29th, right?
I'm gonna go.
I don't know. Because you gotta remember, like
built off that.
Like
a lot of kids.
But you gotta remember the way we started a lot of that shit. So I feel like the forefathers of that foundation should have been called.
Been on it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Uncle name?
Showtime.
Showtime.
That was my mentor, my uncle, family member.
He definitely should be in there.
I feel like a lot of that. We owe a lot of that to him, and we brought the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Because he brought the black people in, because we had to work our way from the basement to the main floor.
Hell yeah.
Basement was lit.
A
lot of people don't know about Abyss in the basement.
Yo, bro, like,
they had the blacks in the
you know,
basement,
first it was Chrome, though.
Yep.
Chrome
was up the street.
Chrome was crazy.
Chrome was
Man,
crazy.
You know
And
what I'm saying?
I used to killing it.
But yo, that's
shit
one
was
thing
black.
a lot of these kids is missing now is that type of energy, that type of vibe. Like we was clubbing like grown ass people at 13.
off Red Bulls.
Word off Red Bull.
Red Bull,
Like no bottles,
$5.
Leaving the club at 1, 2
$5 $5
wait
a Red
for
Bull.
no school the next day.
Hell
25 to get in.
Right.
30.
Snowing
Niggas
outside.
outside carpooling like a motherfucker piled up.
Them white girls had on bikinis outside, snowing outside.
Snowing.
You can't get in, you going across the street to Deco.
Yo, yeah,
And
word is
Deco.
born.
Then
I
Deco
remember,
Lounge was lit.
I remember being young, and I was one of the DJs that was messing with that shit, and it'd get so packed. They'll be like, "Yo, Mozart, yo, come across shop." Like, I ain't got no records. They'll give me a bunch of records. I have to go to Deco, and that shit'll get to capacity.
Deco used to be
You
lit.
know,
It
and
turned
you had to
around
pay
lit.
$30 to get in that bitch.
I think Deco was
30.
better.
All right, we're talking about dating. I'm about to reel y'all back
Yo,
in.
sorry,
Hell,
a lot of dating started
lot
off
of
that
dating.
Abyss wave.
That was
We met a
raw
lot of people.
Yeah, I used to
and
date
dated,
Kyle.
and
Kyle was my
dude,
boyfriend. I
it
had
was
a DJ
crazy.
boyfriend at the age of
DJ
12,
boyfriend.
13. So.
Young
DJ
boy.
boyfriend.
I did have a DJ boyfriend, and
He
my
was
cousin.
lit.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
this is how you used to go date. You used to go back in the day. You date one person,
Yeah.
they had a friend, I dated him. My cousin dated Kevin. Remember, Brittany was dating Kevin, and
Damn.
somebody else was dating somebody else. It just
Britt
happened
Jenkins.
like that.
Damn.
Yep, Brittany Jenkins.
The whole government.
You
What up,
better
Britt?
not get nobody's name out. And Brittany, you better be watching this. No, Kev dated my cousin Brittany.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
It's
The
crazy.
one you like, stop.
Stop. I love yo.
I was soaking it all up. Man.
I
It was
think
crazy.
did Brittany used to talk.
We was
What was
playing
his
the
name?
background
Was it
back then.
Corey?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, but we used to have some good times.
We naming too much names, man. Come on, man.
So what?
We giving them some airtime. They
We
better
out
be
here.
grateful.
We out here.
I don't know if they want that airtime though.
Anyway, let's resume back to
Politically
this dating
incorrect.
stuff.
A fall from grace.
Cause y'all had a lot of side conversation over there that nobody didn't capture. But yeah, back to A Fall from Grace. I actually literally watched that last night. Like no
That was
cap.
your first time?
That was my first time watching A Fall from Grace. I was
For real?
I literally watched it last night and shit like
It's fresh on your mind. How you feel about that? Like he's crazy.
no, not even just about being crazy, but let's talk about how people prey on people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you do have people out here that prey on people. They prey on people for different reasons. Women prey on men because they got money. Men prey on women because women have certain insecurities or whatever the case is. And no men prey on them because they need somewhere to fucking live and they bombs.
That's
and they know that if they get this woman some type of attention or whatever, she gonna bite for it. And that's just pretty much how it goes. Like
So
we
who's
live
at fault for that?
for what? The preying? The person that's preying on the people.
But
I
if
think
you fall
both
victim
parties.
to that, you know,
Because-
where your mind. You know?
No, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Some people have certain things that they deal with, and people can identify that. So they're stronger than them mentally. They can identify that this person is fucked up some way, shape, or form. This person is insecure this type of way, or whatever the case is. So people feed people's insecurities
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
to get what they want, manipulating.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. That's
That's-
manipulation at its best.
That's manipulation. That's crazy.
You have a
that
lot of
response.
manipulators out here to
definitely
get to the
crazy.
next step or whatever it is that they feel. They want to get something, so they're going to do their best to manipulate people. And that's when you get, like, we have men
Well,
we consider those womanizers.
Well, in life, everybody is used in life. Like
Yeah.
you
I'm gonna eat my
when you deal with anybody, whether it's a relationship or business wise, you're using each other. Yo, I know he could do this, or I know she could, or you know what I'm saying
It's your motive. It's not
yeah,
about,
well,
I wouldn't necessarily say
some people have
use.
the hidden agenda, which
Right.
is I guess what you trying
That's
to
the
get
scary
at.
shit. I don't like
Yeah,
people like
but-
that. I don't like those shit in the agenda.
But sometimes, in a perfect world, we'll get the people that's like, all right, this is my agenda. You know what I'm saying? But we never get those people at all. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar
And-
daddies
yeah.
and sugar babies. They
Yeah,
on the
well,
they got
yeah,
the same
yeah,
motive.
yeah.
Sugar baby.
Like, listen,
Yeah.
I know you want
What's a
me
sugar
because
baby?
I
I've never
look
heard
good.
that. Wait, no.
You don't know what a
Sugar
sugar
baby?
baby is?
What's a sugar
Shit,
baby?
I'm
What's
thinking
a
about
sugar-
being one. The
oh,
hell?
That's
oh,
like-
you received the money from the sugar
from
daddy.
an older,
Right.
yeah.
It's not necessarily old. You got young sugar daddies. What I'm saying is
Young
don't-
sugar
that right
daddies. That's
there
another
is
one.
transparency at its finest because you know
I
these
think if a
men,
girl
they can
single,
live a
they should
certain
go get it. Go
lifestyle,
get the
whatever the
bread.
case is. They up front, and the women up front like, well, shit, you want me to be available? This is what you need. I need to go to school. You know, the people that's doing it right, they
But that's
making it work for them.
naturally
I think-
older men, though, right?
But you know what? I think if
They
the
might be
older
older
dude
than
is
the
with
woman.
that
The
shit, I
woman might
think
be
the
younger
girl
than
should
you.
kind of, if she's single and she trying to get somewhere, I think, I don't care, man. If the dude
I
wanna
live
like,
your
yo,
life.
take
Shit,
this
I'm
10
about
grand.
to be a sugar baby.
If
The
she,
hell?
if he cool,
About
then
to
they should
sugar
take
Let me
it.
tell you something. All these
single?
motherfuckers
If
that
you
wasting
single,
my
get your
time
shit
for
on.
free,
Yeah.
I could get it. I need some
free?
reparations.
Yeah, if you single, get your shit
Rapper.
on.
If you
Sugar
find
daddy
an old
reparations.
Hindu
Let me tell you
guy,
something. I got some shit I gotta do.
if you find an
No,
old Hindu
seriously.
guy willing to pay for your shit, you should go get it.
No. Since we talk about this, let's talk
Okay.
about it. Let's
Oh,
talk
talk
about
about
it.
it.
Oh,
Let's
Hindu
talk about why
motherfucker.
I would consider being a
Talk
sugar
about it.
baby, right? This is why I
here to
would
listen
consider
to
being a
this.
sugar baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had plenty of motherfuckers waste my time for free. That's first and foremost. Number two,
We all have.
you got a woman like me. You guys know me. Like, I'm a hustler. I believe in myself. Like, y'all done see me. Y'all done watch me. I'm very transparent with my journey. So I done had a business. I done failed at it. I done failed at another business, whatever. But I'm going to keep going because that's my goal. That's what
As
I'm
you
passionate
should.
about. Everybody knows I like fashion. That's what I'm into. But I do have the smarts to do it. a lot of it fails because of financial reasons. You have a lot of men out here that would trick on women with no substance, don't know what to do with a dollar. Nigga fall off, they out here on to the next one trying to maintain a lifestyle. But if you give a woman money like me and really hold me up and put me in a position to win, if you ever fall off, I'm going to carry the team. But a lot of men are intimidated by women like me. They won't put money in my hand. No. Listen. You saying suckers, but it's more suckers out here than it is real ones.
That's a fact.
Because you got men out here, literally, I see it all day long, like women, and I get it how you live. I've never been a hater. Nigga taking care of you, be kept. But do it right. Don't just be getting the bag out of it and not getting the real bag out of it. Like, because a lot of the reason why I'm saying that is because, okay, I'm smart. Everybody knows I'm smart. Everybody knows that I'm a hustler. Everybody knows
that.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about you. Shut the hell up.
Is that arrogant?
It's not arrogance. I mean, like everybody, a lot of, and this, I'm very humble. So no matter what no matter if I'm up or down, people don't know because I always look like.
Ain't humble.
You're crazy as hell. No matter if I'm up or down, people don't never know what's really going on with me because I maintain the same level. So you don't know if I'm really up. People could look at me and think I'm up, and I could really be down because I maintain the same level. I'm the same person. I'm authentic. Yes, I'm solid. So what I'm saying is. Like a person like me, whether I'm up or down, I'm going to continue to go. I'm always going to be on go because I don't have I can get down, but I can't lay down. So I'm not going to never allow myself to get down and lay down because when you lay down, you stuck.
That's the movement right now with girls, though. They all want it like that.
No, not everybody. What I'm saying is you got some women out here that have the resources available to them and they not doing nothing with it. They just fine with fucking dripping. Like, drip my ass. You dripping and drowning at the same time. No, because this is what I'm saying. If you got a man that is willing to invest that into you, invest in yourself. Don't just think about yourself aesthetically. Think about your future. Anything can happen. Not necessarily that you and the man can even separate or split up. Then people out here dying. The man can leave. And then now, because you got so used to this and you're not used to getting it on your own or even trying to do it, you're going to be out here searching for the next person to do it for you.
That comes with communication, though. Like, I know, like, when you enter somebody and you're dating someone, I think when you in the bed with them, you laying up, or y'all got y'all little moment where y'all just chilling. Y'all supposed to be vibing like, what you trying to do? You trying to do this or word? You nice in this? Let's try. It's never. You don't really find a lot of women that really kind of do that. You know what I'm saying? You have some. Yeah. You have some, but they're very far and few in between. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is a major part of because you gotta remember. I'm talking from a black man standpoint. We go through a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we go through,
and we keep quiet about it.
And we gotta hold this shit down.
Hold it in.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't agree with you guys holding it in. And
we do hold it in.
No, I don't agree with you.
You crazy as hell.
I'm not saying you guys don't hold it. I don't agree with you doing that. This is the thing. Okay, this is what men need to learn when a woman is a quality woman and has some type of substance behind them and not. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with that. Number one, I'm raising a black man. Number two, so many black men struggle from mental health issues or just emotional instability or just can't even emotionally No. Listen, let me finish. Articulate themselves in a relationship. You can have somebody that's caring for you because
that ain't
listen.
But
y'all not letting me finish my.
But you can't. You're a woman. You're not a black man.
If you know where I was going with this, you won't understand what I'm trying to say. I'm agreeing with you guys. You're not allowing me to agree with you. What I'm trying to explain to you is that society does beat up on you. If you express your emotions, you're weak. Like, if you cry, you weak. You a bitch ass nigga. Yeah. If you talk about something, you a bitch. You complaining. Like, no.
But we let that shit control us. Right. That shit don't control us.
Right. No, but what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. It agrees with you. So for our black men, it is important for you to have a woman that is really there for you. She wants to know what's going on with you. How was your day today? Did you eat? What happened today? Oh, you had a messed up day. What was so messed up about your day? That's dialogue. But you'll get a woman that do that, and men so used to shutting down that they won't even entertain that dialogue. Because I have been that woman. Like, I really want to know what's going on with you. Like, what's bothering you? Oh no, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. No, it is something, and you need to start talking about it.
But that's not how you get it out of us.
No, I'm not saying that. That's my approach. But I'm saying that this is like the social norm. It's normal for that to happen. You have to learn. Change is hard for all of us. You got to identify that like a person is actually really for you.
Yo, it's funny. It's like memes and shit.
I was about to say that.
Yo, the way you get it out of a man, you don't get it out of him asking him. You get it out of him by his actions, how he move. Like, I know if you're hungry. Yeah, it's good. We'll go get some food. And then after a while, you have a drink. Then she start. Yeah, so yesterday, you know what I'm saying? She started getting into her bag. Like, you asking us, it's like that ain't gonna. We're like, nah, nothing.
Sometimes we don't even. Sometimes we don't even know it's
But that's not
there.
the woman's
Yeah.
fault.
We don't even know it's there sometimes
Right.
until it come out.
Yeah,
Y'all getting hit with all this information too from all different angles, so it's gonna be hard to really even understand a nigga. Like you might open up your phone and get some shit, an affirmation in a meme, and be like, "Oh damn, that makes sense." And it's bullshit. Like you don't know who the fuck made that meme.
Exactly.
Right.
A lot of this shit gonna affect us more than it's affecting other people.
It shouldn't because we come from an era where,
In my opinion.
we actually running down, talking. Yo, let me get your
Yeah.
number. Yo, how you doing? Yo, I'm gonna text you later. Yo, I'm gonna call you, and we on the phone for hours.
On a house phone.
Yeah, word is bond.
What's your home phone
Exactly.
number?
We come from that era, so I don't think that should affect us per se. So if we have an offspring and we a part of that culture, we got to teach them that. Like, yo, talk. Hey, how
Yeah.
you doing? What's going on? What you into? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta
You got
gotta
to link
do
in
that.
person.
Yeah, you gotta meet the person.
I'm not laughing
In
at you. I'm
person.
just fucking these chips up.
Hell yeah.
Them shits was good though.
She's rocking. Yeah, so
Got the chips.
that's that. But yeah.
I'm trying to raise my son to be able to pretty much articulate his emotions because I found myself at first being like, "Oh, you're a boy." No, but because you're a boy doesn't mean that you don't go through stuff. And I feel like, and now we're touching on like the whole emotion thing and stuff.
Just hug him.
I'm gonna talk as a woman.
Just hug him and love
I
him.
feel like women should stop emasculating men. I once upon a time
Okay.
was that woman, and like you said, a lot of things is like learned behaviors. It's not necessarily that I watched my mother emasculate a man in my house, but you also had, you're black. You come from that black family where you were raised by and around a whole bunch of strong black women. So it'd be like, oh fuck you, nigga, I don't need you. Like you can haul ass. Like you get what I'm? No,
That's the
that mentality.
That's the
though.
movement
listen.
right now.
I hate that mentality.
I'm telling you,
Listen,
that's the
I'm trying
movement.
to tell
Fuck
you. That's
nigga,
what I'm
you
saying.
ain't shit
That's why.
movement.
No, but what
That's
I'm
the
saying to you,
movement.
as I got older and like life took its course for me, I learned that it's important not to emasculate a man. You don't do that. That's a no-no. No matter, if that's how you feel about him, don't deal with him. Because if you feeling like you dealing with a quote-unquote bitch-ass nigga, what the fuck that say about
But
you?
see, most men that are raised by a bunch of women are very emotional, and that is a problem because you got to remember because men naturally ain't super emotional. Like we be like, nah, I'm solid. But men that are raised by women, you can tell.
Yeah.
When they in a relationship or this how they getting mad at little shit, you be like, nigga, why you mad about that? You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. That's why it's very important to have a lot of male figures around because it's a balance.
No, but even when I'm talking about the
To me.
emasculate, I'm just saying in general,
My
like with
opinion. I don't
women,
know.
when they get mad at men, don't like. It's
Shout 'em up,
important
Big
not to
Brat
talk
Wax.
down to a man, like just anybody. Because like as a woman, you don't want no man talking down to you. You don't
Okay.
want to be a bunch of bitches and whores and this or just dumb or dummy, whatever words are derogatory that can just damage somebody's character or like bruise their ego. Because
Yeah.
men are more like ego and pride led than women. So like. Women have to learn to be a little bit more gentle and be more delicate, but it's also the man's responsibility to allow that woman that safe haven. You have to make me feel safe
Yeah.
because the world beats up on you enough outside. The last person I should be at war with is the person that I'm coming home to or the person that I'm sharing my most intimate time with. I should not be. We shouldn't be arguing with each other and saying hurtful
Yeah,
shit. No, you need to make me feel safe. You also need to feel safe with me because it's codependency, interdependency. Like you
I
have to.
notice when you
it's-
first have a baby, a lot of times you go through a lot of that back and forth with the mother of your kids, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of that going on out here too. The moment they had a baby, they change it to a different person.
Can we talk about this roles things too? Because I
What?
think men
That's the
Gender
real
get on my
roles?
nerves with that role thing.
Gender roles?
Let me tell you something. Yeah, gender roles.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that because it's so broad that people really don't understand something. When you get married, two become one.
Mm-hmm.
Not one is greater than the other. You guys are equal. I don't care what you're.
I don't believe that.
No, you're equal because two people
Not
make
in the
a whole.
court of law.
No, listen to me. Stop.
Word.
Nah, definitely.
What
on
I
paper,
mean is-
on paper, that's not a fact.
The judge says different.
What I mean is,
$66 a week.
Yes, sir.
you go half on a baby. It took two people to make it. It's not the woman should always be changing the baby pampers, or the woman should always be giving the child a bath. The woman should always be feeding the kid. The responsibility. It's a lot of people in relationships, in marriages that are single parents, because the man just feel like it's the woman role. No,
all right,
you're just
real
as
quick.
equal.
Let
No,
me say something
it's
real
just
quick.
as important for your
Let
man
me
to be
say something
raising
real
your
quick.
kid.
Let me
No.
say something real quick. I think it's the child that determines that as well. Because I have a daughter. I should not be taking her to the hair salon. But if I have a son,
if you
I
have
should
to,
be
you would do
taking
it.
no.
To the haircut. Yeah.
I shouldn't have to. It shouldn't be I have to take my daughter. It should never get to that
You
point.
know-
No, it depends on circumstances because if your woman is out here,
Now,
no.
peep game. Let me. We want to take it here. Now, when I meet somebody at the hair salon, oh, who's Tisha? Why is she texting your phone? Oh, no, she doing my daughter here next week. How you get her to do? Now it's too many questions going on, and I should have never even been there. But if I got a son, oh, you coming to the barbershop with me 9 o'clock in the morning? We out. I'm never gonna ask you to take my son there.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on circumstances because
Yeah, 'cause my son that goes to the Spanish hair cuttery, man. So his mom be like, I'd be like, damn, you got a haircut?
no, but what I'm saying is the reason why that's not.
I love
that's
my boy.
Not
I
100%
rock out with my
true.
boy though.
If
too, I love
the
you.
mother is
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
working
cut
as
it
a
straight
nurse,
away.
Yeah, man.
she
But
can't
nah,
take the
take it
daughter to
down
the
a
hair
little
salon. So
more.
you telling me because this woman is busting her ass at work
that's a
that
different conversation.
because you're a man you shouldn't
Yeah,
take
it
your
is.
daughter
Had
to
us
get her
off
hair
the
done? That
air.
doesn't make sense to me.
See, you speaking. You
Yeah, we
speaking-
didn't want to be on here.
No,
yo.
that's
we
a
didn't want to
real-
be in here.
That's
yo,
no, that's
'cause it's gonna
real
be
life
too left,
shit.
yo.
You
Like,
got women out
it's
here
too
that
new,
work
yo.
just as hard as men.
Okay.
Their
but
job
y'all-
or career might not be able to have the availability to be able to take
And
their
that's
kid
true.
to the hair salon.
If
So
she's-
because you're her father, that's your responsibility to
she's
step
getting
up.
her hair done,
You know how many
the
men out
daughter
here?
should
You
be
got
getting her
stay
hair
at
done.
home.
I would take my
wives.
daughter to the hair salon if I had a daughter.
Listen,
I'll take.
and
I
this-
do it every
this-
week.
every other
That's
weekend.
what I mean about double standards when it comes to men.
I feel
You
you.
got
And
bitches
it's
that
dangerous.
don't work. You got
I'm pretty
stay
sure
at
you will.
home mothers out
you
here
do.
that don't work, and their husband is out here putting in 10, 12, 15-hour shifts. You think they're not going to take their son to the barbershop because the father's he's a boy.
I
and
gotta
the father's
get my
supposed to take
hair
the son.
cut.
That's
Look,
what I mean about
I gotta get
raising
my
a child in a
haircut.
relationship.
I have
It's
to get my hair
y'all
cut.
gotta let that go because that's not even doesn't make
I
sense.
think that's a see. We
That
come
doesn't make
we come
sense.
from a new. You're coming out of your dinosaur era, but you know the natural ancestry history of women as natural. You're a nurturer.
Naturally.
You can look at a
Teacher.
teacher, nurturer.
Too.
You can look at it, and I'm not comparing us. Well, because we have the same characteristics as animals. If you look at them, the women always they go to get the food. They
the
make
women
sure
hunt.
They the
Lions,
top. They
they
the
hunt.
top motherfuckers. Trust
But
me.
we living in the era now. I'll keep touching stuff. We living in the era now where the woman feels like, no, well, maybe you should go hunt today.
Yeah, like
It's
why?
like, what the?
What happened?
But why is that a
What we
problem?
doing?
Why is that a problem?
It's not a
though?
problem, but it's
Because y'all trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah,
it seems like.
you're reinventing your DNA.
It's not reinventing what's called evolution. Nothing stays the same.
No.
That's not evolution.
I'm not.
That's the fuck
I'm not-
it is.
Do you
I'm
believe
it's
that nothing new
evolving.
under the sun?
I'm
Shit.
not. No. I'm
I
not
put about
discrediting
that.
that. I think. Listen, one thing I do. I believe the woman is God.
A lot of women stepping up
true.
more to the plate than men. So don't sit here and
Yeah.
tell me it's not.
Women
That's-
step up.
that's a-
That's what
that's
we
a
talking
big
about.
fact.
We talking about how the
But
lions
y'all-
hunt
but
or
y'all
the
not supposed
puma
to
hunt.
have
It's the
to.
women.
But
But y'all shouldn't want that to happen.
But it's not supposed to happen. But circumstances, like you said.
But no, what I'm saying is y'all okay with it because the way y'all agreeing, like, yeah, well, this is just how it's been. So
Nah,
you agree with
no,
it.
no,
You're
no,
not
no,
agreeing
no,
that
no,
men
no.
need
We
to
just
step
saying
the
what
fuck
it
up.
is.
I wouldn't necessarily.
I'm questioning all of y'all. Now I'm judging.
Yeah, nah,
No,
it's all love. My thing is this, yo. I just think that with this new generation and social media and shit like that, you know, y'all have a platform now where y'all always been bosses, but now it's showing. You know what I'm saying? So now y'all got the the mouthpiece to be like, yeah, nigga, I told y'all I've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which is that? You know what I'm
Women
saying?
always had it locked.
But
they
y'all always had it locked.
kept it.
But you never seen it. You know what I'm saying? You never seen it.
You ever
Like,
seen Coming to America
Yeah.
when the mother was like, the king was like, yo, no. But then the mother was like, man, let him go, man. You know what I mean? She was sitting back, observing, and the king
yeah.
was
So
doing
I'm
a bunch of this.
I'm not going against what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you, just trying to bring it full circle. I think that I think, you know, with sons, it's very important for him to be with his father in the barbershop, getting that talking shit, hear a word, fuck, you don't say that, but this is how men
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
that's how it go. It's more than-
it's the
it's more
oops,
than-
you know
it's
what I'm
more than-
saying?
yeah.
But you know, I think and with a woman, it's very important for you and her the daughter to be like, oh, girl, I get you.
Okay, so let me
Tyrone,
ask you
that's
this.
it.
Let me
You
ask
know what
you
I'm
this.
saying? That's
what she
fly.
got.
So if you're
You
dating
know?
a woman that happens to be a single mother and she's raising a boy, and you're
Well, I
dating,
got a son, and my girl got two girls, and I brought them in, and they moms. I had them since, what was it, 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, one of the two. I'm back to school. I'm pulling teeth out. I'm all
All
in.
that, you all in, yeah.
I'm all in with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
all in.
And that's respectable.
And I'm only doing that because, like I said, every day I look at them, I talk to them. Kyrie told me, it's like, yo, you know, when I used to pick them, I used to be like, yo, what happened in school today? But Kyrie was like, nah, you don't say that to him. What you tell me?
Who you sat with at lunch?
Who you sat with at lunch?
Yeah,
It's little shit, you know what I'm saying? You
what was the happy
But
moment?
you
What
guys
was
were
that?
also raised
What
in
was the happy
a
moment?
two-parent
Yeah.
home,
Different
so
vibe, you know?
you
What happened
guys
at
look
school,
at
that's
something
right.
different
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I know y'all personally. You come from a two-parent home. Your parents are still together to this day.
Yeah.
So you're going to approach situations a little bit differently. Like, yeah, your man, like you said, your girl had 2 kids prior to your relationship. So it's quite naturally for you to want to step up because your father has always been the man in the relationship, the man in your household, like to this day. Like I know
But
your
my
father's
mother,
man.
yeah.
Your
but
mother,
they
no,
both-
your mother. We know she
she
holds
hard
shit
body.
down.
Yeah, she hard body.
But what I'm saying is you
Hell yeah.
watch
But my
your
father
father
still
be
the
a
same.
man.
I ain't
Right.
discrediting my father.
Right. See, I'm holding you down. You know,
yeah,
your
yeah,
father's
yeah.
that's my
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
So don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Facts.
Yeah.
She always asks about
Yeah.
pops. Yo, how's
Yeah,
pop?
yeah. You
Always,
know, my
always.
father's the producer, so he, you know,
Yeah.
we being around that, we understand that art and it takes a lot for a woman to be around a creative person. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
And
for real.
back to what y'all was saying as far as like, you know, I forgot the topic. I had wrote it down and shit, but it's when you with somebody that's creative and you not that, it takes a lot.
To take it on,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
to make it yours.
Yeah,
You know
it
what
takes
I
a
mean?
lot
And to be
take-
understanding.
Yeah, because you know you may not see this person a lot. Yeah, that's what y'all was talking about, the whole seeing each other.
Yeah.
every
Shit,
day
they
and
may
shit
not
like
The
respect
bounty of the
it.
space.
Yeah, they may
about
not
having
respect it.
space.
yeah, you may not
Yeah.
you may not see each other a lot, but it's like, damn, I look at it like this. How does Snoop wife deal with him?
Doggy style vibe.
You know what I'm saying? But they still solid.
To
Feel
this
me?
day.
Can you imagine? Yeah, man. They went through some
You know,
shit.
and R.I.P. Kobe,
lot.
man, because you know I know his wife
Definitely.
been
Cali.
a lot. You know,
They been through
Yeah.
some shit too.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, but my
But
thing
you have some solid women out there that's not going to fold on you.
but they not.
Yeah.
They're very far in
that.
between.
Yeah.
No, they're actually closer than what you think they are. It's just that
They just
that's
ugly.
not.
Nah.
Niggas ain't waking
No,
up to that.
no, I'm not
ain't
going to
waking up
say
to
that. I'm not going to say that
think
because
it's-
I
I
don't
think
even
it's
think that
levels-
it's
it's
ugly.
levels
I
to
just
that.
feel like
Nah,
no,
I'm fucking
I don't think that
with
it's
you. I'm
ugly.
fucking
I
with
feel
you.
like
It's levels
some
to
men
that.
just
Nah,
know
it's levels,
that they
yeah.
might
It's
not.
levels to that.
This is what I want people to understand getting into relationships, right? People, especially like, I found myself like you just
Talking
talk to
too
people
much.
that you date, or just like I said, just platonic friends and men. Like when you start talking about marriage and stuff, one thing I'm gonna tell you that men typically say about marriage or being in a relationship, they don't want to do it because they feel like they're not financially ready or in their career where they want to be. Nobody's ever going to be 100% coming into something. You have to know when it is worth stepping into something and building together, because that's essentially what you're doing, is building the foundation together. A lot of men have that excuse more than a woman. Like, no, a woman is solid. No, she's not going to leave him. No, it's going to hold him down. But he'll drag out the engagement or drag out, just certain things about the relationship because he feels like he's not where he wants to be. And you got
Let me ask you a
to...
question: can two bosses date each other?
Yes, they can. Because they got the same vision. They want to win.
That's
dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous.
No.
It's a lot of talking.
Yeah, but
I would say yeah.
definitely
but
a lot
I
of
would
talking.
say yeah.
My spirit saying yeah.
I would say yeah.
Look
but,
at Jay-Z and Beyonce. They bosses.
They bosses.
But they met each other at the
It does-
peak of
We
being
don't know the
boss.
background of that.
It does. It's
Facts.
okay. We
We don't know the
don't.
backside of that.
We don't know the
We don't know the
background. Okay,
backside
you
of
think
that.
about Will and Jada. They both had
Will
two
and Jada.
promising
And we-
They
careers.
bosses. They two bosses.
But we see where they fell at. He talks about it.
Yeah.
They talk.
As
They're
far as
transparent
Pac,
about
though,
it now because
he was mad about that
He
whole
was
Pac
hurt.
shit.
The reason why
He used to be hurt.
But listen, they're transparent now about it, but they also knew that nobody was ever going to be at 100%, and you have to work at it. Like, nobody's ever going to get together and be like, shit, this shit is like, this is it. Like, we don't have no problems. Everybody has problems.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you something. I never forget, when I was with my son's father, I was engaged to him.
Yeah.
We were in church with our brand new newborn baby, and it was an older couple sitting behind us. This is the realest shit that anybody has ever said to me. I still remember these people. I could see their faces. Like, I don't know their names, but if I was to walk past these people in the street, I would know exactly who
Praise
the
the
people
Lord. Hallelujah.
Won't he do it?
Shut up. You know what the woman said to me? Because she saw that I was wearing a ring. She saw that we had a newborn baby or whatever. And they started talking to us. They was like, oh, you guys get married. I see you have this beautiful child. You guys a nice looking couple, whatever. She's like, I just want to offer you a word of advice. She was like, it's two things in life that you're going to learn to rely on. You're going to rely a lot on love and a lot on like. You're going to rely on like when you run out of love for the person. Because when you remember why you liked them in the first place, that'll remind you why you love them.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're going to remind on love when you run out of like, because you're not going to always like that person and the things they do, they're going to get on your nerves. But your love is going to make you remember why you like them in the first place. And that's the realest shit anybody has ever said to me. You rely on those two things because you're not going to always like that person, but you're going to love them.
And you still
and you
dump
might
that
not
nigga.
always love them, but you still like them.
That you got that knowledge and you still was like, you did the Marlon Wayne.
Shit is over.
No, but it's the reasons why shit was over between
I know.
us.
I'm
like,
just we kicking shit on the podcast.
That was
Yeah,
an
I
LOL
get it.
moment.
Kicking shit on the Beauty and the
shut up,
Beast.
y'all.
I'm
No,
with
but
the
I'm
bed
just
and
being
Ha-ha,
honest.
Davis.
Like,
But look,
so,
I think-
but
no,
women
it-
understand that more than men. Like, we understand. Like, I
Let my
think
nigga
I
be
think feel like
champ.
women
But
are a little
look,
bit
but
more
look, I think the
understanding than men.
circumstances matter too. That's why I say it's levels to it. You know, dealing with someone and how Dame Dash said when they lost their baby, they went to the Bahamas and celebrate. Like, yo, we in the Bahamas, but we just lost the
It's
baby.
outlook,
So
it's perspective.
Oh, he lost his baby?
Yes.
Dang, recently?
yes,
Like 7
The,
months.
the girl was the
Yeah,
girl.
she's
Oh
like that.
wow!
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
but now he's a
Salute-
loss.
salute to
He
Dan.
can do whatever he want, yo.
But it's perspective
Yeah, that's
too.
crazy.
That's a different perspective.
It's perspective. It's about how you look at stuff. Because if you're just a naturally negative, pessimistic person, you're gonna see the worst in everything. But if you believe that nothing, like I'm the type of person like storms don't last always. So shit might look rough right now, but it's something
That's
going on
rare,
way
though.
past. I
but
can
when you
see
could
it.
literally
It ain't
change the
rare.
weather.
No, it's not even changing weather. The storm. It's not about changing weather. You can't.
But I'm saying mentally,
Yeah.
your outlook is everything. Literally, what you see.
Yeah.
yeah.
If my lady
I
going
think
through
that's what it
something
is.
and it's I don't want it to rain today. Yo, let's take a fight. We out of here.
change your narrative.
But
Change
you
the whole
work
narrative.
together and you make sure that you guys are on the same page because a lot of people are in shit for the wrong reasons.
You
They
could
treating
change.
it
You could change the narrative. in
like
your
you
own
said.
house.
A lot of people. The reason why relationships are not successful because a lot of people, number one, are not transparent. They're not real about what it is they looking for. Some of them, not even say. Let me not say that everybody's not real. Some people don't even know what the fuck they looking for. They just out here, and they impacting people's lives, being unsure about themselves, who they are. So if you can't identify with who you are, you can't identify with nobody else. And I was single and celibate for 3 years.
Sheesh.
And I had never gained more clarity about myself.
Where the girls like you at? Where the girls like you at, man?
Yo, you masturbated
No,
in the 2 years?
I didn't even.
So
I
what
didn't
if
even have
she
a
did?
toy.
Nigga, do that.
My
Yo,
mo-
I
y'all
don't
know-
believe
Y'all know my
women
mother
are-
not here. I'm not gonna lie
You
about
ain't
that.
kiss
Yeah,
nobody?
I remember your
On my-
mom.
on my
yeah,
mother-
yeah.
No tongue kiss, nothing?
Nothing.
Yes.
Like I didn't own a toy.
You don't need no toy. I'm just saying. You
No.
ain't tongue kiss
I'm
nobody?
saying like no. I wasn't dating. Not even
crazy.
talking to
You
nobody.
ain't dry hump nobody in
years.
3 years.
You ain't dry up the pillow?
I didn't
That's
say
cool.
at this
Yeah.
present
That's
moment.
cool.
I said
I
it
think
wasn't
girls
one.
can do that. I think girls
What
can do
the
that.
fuck?
I think
You
girls
think
are
so?
capable of that. Yeah.
Yes, because
I
first
think
of
girls
all,
are
we don't
capable
have
of
no
that.
connection.
But
I'm
what-
not sleeping with you. I'm not giving it up.
What put you at that point
Is
to
a
do that?
long ass
I think
time.
girls can do
Because I had just got out of I just became a newly single parent. I was in a
Oh, this is
relationship that
recent.
no, my son is 5. He about to be
But that's
6 this year.
recent.
But what
She
I'm
was about her
yeah.
baby.
You do
She
the
was
math
about, you
on
was
it.
No,
about
it's
your
not even
baby.
about the baby.
Yeah.
It was just that I had went through such a traumatic experience just dating. Like everybody has this dream of, having a family, and the last thing anybody ever think about is just not raising your
Shit
kid as a
going
family,
sour.
especially when you think this is person's your soulmate,
Yeah.
you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. So I had a lot of figuring out about myself.
Yo, I just think
Fire.
you too strong minded.
No, I
that's not- I had
think
to
it's a lot of
figure
girls out here like that
myself
too.
out.
I think it's a lot of girls out here like that too.
I think with
That's
strong,
not-
listen,
I think
with
so.
strong, independent women like yourself, you're a
No,
boss. You're a
because it
boss.
wasn't about me.
You're a
It wasn't
boss.
about me proving a point.
Listen.
It wasn't, I'm celibate
Check this
because
out.
nobody. It was about me
Check this
finding
out.
myself. So
You're a boss. You're
I
a
had
boss.
to disconnect from. No, I literally had to disconnect
You
from
know what I'm saying?
She in tune.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
With
You're-
myself.
You're making my point. All you're saying is you're making my point. You're a boss. You're a strong-minded individual. That's just your vibe. You never channeled your soft side to be like, all right, let me just because sometimes when you meet men,
She was engaged
and-
though.
Nah, but it ain't work. So listen, at the end of the right?
Yeah. She did say wrong on cut in the beginning.
No, it didn't work. But,
cut, right,
but you
right.
can't
Cut.
say that I don't have a soft side
No,
because
listen, I'm
it
not
didn't
saying you
work.
don't. I'm not saying you don't.
I think you have a soft side.
Thank
nah,
you.
you
Thank
probably
you, Kyrie.
you do.
I think
I'm
just
very
saying-
soft.
But nah, but what I'm saying is you may not have channeled that as much as you channel your boss side. It's a balance. You gotta understand something like
I think
lot
I
of balance.
channeled that. No, I think I had to see because you're speaking on the outside. I feel like it was the opposite for me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
speaking
like
on the outside. Yeah,
I
yeah.
had to grow tough skin because I was too soft.
See what I'm saying? You going tough.
I
skin,
don't
going tough
agree
skin.
with that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
No.
making my point,
What's
though.
that?
No, you said that I didn't. I didn't channel my soft side. I
Yeah,
think
but
that I channeled my soft side too much. That I had to learn to grow tough skin.
But you're naturally.
I don't agree with that.
But you naturally
But you're not
learning
supposed to get to that point.
Yeah, you naturally learn how to
no,
do
you
the
do
tough
because
skin. That's easy for you.
No.
'Cause
It's
you're
not.
tough.
That's not naturally because when you're
Because you tough.
That's not
natural for you.
No,
It's not soft. Ain't natural for you.
you don't know that.
No, yeah, you right. All right, you right.
I feel like I'm soft.
Oh, all right.
I have a hard shell because I had to
Alright.
grow that tough skin from life experiences. Like
Right.
people look at me, as many layers to me. Nobody know what the fuck I've been through. I just don't wear it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's tough skin.
I don't wear it, but I had to grow that because it was a one point that I wore it all the time. I would literally like crumble.
My
Like,
whole point was this because I guess you taking that
You
as
gotta wrap it up
defense.
on this one, too.
Yeah,
Bring
that's
it-
right.
bring it
My whole
home.
point.
Bring it
Exactly.
home.
Let's bring
Y'all
it
see
home.
this?
Bring
This
it
is
home.
good.
Yeah.
Y'all better tune into next
Yeah.
episode. I'm like, y'all know.
Yeah. All I'm
You ain't never
saying
gonna
is
get this nowhere else.
most boss women, they have a soft side, but it's 10% out of the 100%.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
You said 10?
10%
That's
out of the
low,
100%.
right? Woo.
Pretty low.
That's real.
Yeah,
low.
it's very low, but if you balance it, I think it
It'll
can
work.
work. I don't know. I only know what I see.
We in a new age, bro.
I only know what
the
I
women
see,
back in the day,
and I'm just saying
women
from my
now are
vision.
like they got
That's
the
it.
same rights as the guys.
Listen,
they
let us
wasn't
be-
able to do that
yeah,
shit back in
they
the day.
couldn't.
Yeah.
Now you can, nigga, we on the same playing
That's why
field.
it's
You know
not-
what?
that's why
we
I
on the
said-
same playing
that's
field.
why it's dating
You know,
site.
So, look,
they
let's
did
just-
do
let's
it. You
just
know
reel
they
this game
did do
real
it,
quick
but
to wrap
it
it
was
up.
behind closed
It was
doors.
subtle.
That's why it's dating
Now,
site.
just like
Madam,
you said,
shout out
it's
to
in the
Madam
open.
CJ Walker, man. She was
You
a
know
fucking boss. She was a boss.
Let's just reel it in. So what can we conclude?
Who else, man?
What can we
Harriet
conclude
Tubman
about?
was a boss.
What can we conclude about like the current state
It's
of
fucked
dating?
up, and that's why I'm in a relationship.
No.
sad.
I love
No,
my
no.
lady.
So I love
That's
gonna
why
rub
it's
her feet
dating
later
sites.
on.
Shout
The
out, shout out
dating
to
sites
my,
are made for
my
women.
son's mother, Ash, man.
Feel
There's
me?
a
Not
whole
made for
bunch of shit going on.
So that's what you
but
concluded about
we
the
gotta
whole
get it
dating in
right.
2020.
We gotta
I
get
think
it
it's,
right.
the dating sites are made for women. It's
Okay.
not made for men.
What you mean? It's made for dudes too.
No.
You go on
Boss-
Tinder,
All right.
plenty of fish.
Yeah.
Listen.
But I
Flint
think, but I
POF.
think boss chicks is on that shit more than men.
Oh no, the chick is definitely on
They
it.
on that
There's more
shit.
women in the world than men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they eating.
So this is my conclusion for dating
Conclusion.
now.
That's some stupid shit. Cause we
POF.
we over
Shout
here
out to
drinking, so-
POF Tinder.
Hey, yo,
Don't
Yo,
be
sponsor
shutting
us.
up, people. They ain't
Sponsor us.
sponsoring
Yo,
us. I don't
POF
wanna
and Tinder
hear none of that.
sponsor this,
Don't-
man.
no.
Sponsor this show,
No.
man. It's some bag. It's some bag in that, man. What you talking about? Tea is some bag in that.
If they're not sponsoring us, they're not getting no shout out. It's just that simple.
Well, not
Anyway.
yet. We gotta holler at them first.
All right,
man.
all right.
This week on Power.
So this is what we going. This is my
This
conclusion
week on Power.
on dating in 2020. Dating in 2020 is definitely complex.
Very.
There's so many different options out here. You got so many different people, like you said. Dating is pretty much literally at the touch of your phone. You can literally swipe a picture and
Facebook, Instagram.
hit a heart, hit an X. You got Bumble, Hinge, Tinder,
Hinge.
Match.com.
They got Christian Mingle. They got Christian.
They got
They got
farmers.com.
farmers.com. So it's somebody
Nah, that's
out
only
here.
for all white people though.
Of course.
No,
the Trump
that's
supporters.
very racist. That's
That-
racist.
that's the Trump supporters.
that's
So
what
what?
it is.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. It's
Anyway.
all uncut.
Yeah.
With dating,
Ain't no
I feel
black
like
niggas on that.
I feel like with dating,
I'm
being,
about to go on farmers.com.
Can y'all stop with the
Oh, you
farmers.com
got
and
to.
stuff?
Kevin Mingle.
That's wavy. Farmers.com. You already know the nigga got the bag on there. You better off on there probably. You gotta have some land.
He got land.
I cannot.
He got
I
land.
can't do this with
He
them.
got crops.
You got crops, bruh.
I feel like with dating,
440,000
Can you
acres.
stop so I can close
I
this
got
segment
it.
out. Jesus. Okay, so I feel like this with dating now because there's so much like immediate dating or whatever at your service. Like you can literally like somebody tonight and meet them at the bar. I feel like it's not as personal. I feel like people are not taking their time to get to know each other. So that's why people feel like, oh, it's not that many options. That's why people feel like, maybe like being in a successful relationship is not promising, but it's also a flip side to that because I feel like a lot more millennials are getting married. A lot more of my friends are getting married and getting engaged because it's like we're going through a transitional period. Some people are really realizing the importance of having that union, having that counterpart, living out your dreams, living out your goals. And you have some people, I feel like the people that are lost in the dating cycle is still trying to figure out themselves and figure out where they fall in. So, like I said, when nobody is unsure of themselves, like if you can't immediately tell somebody like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for, this is how I'm trying to go about it. If you can't communicate that, if you don't identify that in yourself, you can't communicate that with the next person. So you can't expect success because there's no type of guide, there's no type of structure. There's no like, listen, this is what I'm about. What are you about? Like, people are not direct because everybody's too busy putting on the front. They fronting for the gram. They want to be stunting. They want to be out here. Real ass bitch give a fuck about a nigga. And this
hot
one
girl
over here,
summer.
this
I
bitch
told you
belong
that's the
to the
movement.
streets. Y'all following people that's in relationships.
She
Y'all
home now.
taking this advice from people that's happily in
We
relationships.
following
Yeah,
girls
but
that's
people
in
are-
relationships.
You know what it is?
Y'all too busy. People are too busy following and too busy caring about what the outside world has to say. So that's why dating is effective. Stop going to your friends and running to your friends every time your man do something or your girl do something. Everything
Facts.
is not for everybody because you're going to end up taking that person back. And you don't know what these people are doing for each other. So people need to mind their business. People really need to be authentic and transparent about what their expectancies are or what they want out of the relationship and who they are. Fuck what you want. Who are you? Tell me who you are. You messed up in life? Whatever the case is, I'd rather know that because maybe you might be messed up in the area that I messed up in before and I can help build you back up. Or we can build it up together.
And you can only do
So,
that because you didn't
be
skip the hurdles.
honest. So like we started off this whole podcast and the subject was honesty. Dating in 2020, my message to people is to be honest. Me, I'm transparent. I'm like a little open book, but I'm going to continue to be more honest because there's certain things that we naturally are ashamed of. Just be honest. Speak your truth because your truth is what's going to set you free and you'll end up aligning yourself with the people that you need to be around. So that's my
Law of
closing
attraction.
statements.
Yes.
Like you said. law of
B,
attraction.
you got your closing statements for dating?
My closing statement is just how I opened it, honesty. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You can't go around the hurdles. You got to jump over and live and love life. Simple as that.
So I just want to thank
feel like-
everybody.
I agree.
We got DJ Mozart and Kyrie from the Rookies in the building.
How y'all
Thank
doing?
you everybody for
We
tuning
chillin'.
in. This was a successful first episode and it's more to come. It's the realest shit that nobody ever spoke.
Ever.
The Beauty and the Beard podcast. It's your host Tiara J.
We pulling up in the future
had-
episodes, man.
Champagne.
B Champagne
Beard.
over here. Stay tuned. We're doing it it's for the culture. It's for the millennials. So
B&B podcast.
we'll
yeah.
see you next time. Oh yeah, and shout out because I am sponsoring this too. So shout out to my clothing line Masterpiece. If you like my hoodie that I'm wearing, you can.
That's your shit right there?
Yes,
Nah.
you can
Word.
follow me on
Wavy.
Instagram at shopmasterpiece_. My website is www.masterpieceaccs.com.
Get you one.
So
Yo,
get
man,
you
give me
one.
a t-shirt. Where my T at?
We're signing off. It's been real. Peace.
Yeah.